Welcome in. I hope everyone is having an amazing evening. I am having an amazing evening. I'm not going to be before you long. I'm not going to hold you guys long. I thank you for your time and I thank you for this space. So I just want to make sure that I value your time, right? And my time as well. I'm going to wait a few more minutes. I'm going to wait another 3 more minutes. I'm going to start at the 5 minute mark. However, while I am waiting for people to come in, I'm going to just have a little conversation with you. So again, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to try to make this as lively as possible. I'm going to do my best. So welcome everyone. I am glad you are here with me this evening. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. So I'm going to get right into what I'm here to talk about today. I'm a little nervous, but we're going to get through this together. So, if you have been watching my channel or if you have been following my channel, I am revamping everything and, putting out new videos. So, I have been sharing my journey through my recent videos, and in that journey, I have been like showing home tours. I know people notice that I have been showing home tours. So if you've been watching those videos and I have been showing the home tours, I know people are like, why home tours, right? Given the commentary of the videos, I'm sure people are looking like, why are you sharing home tours with these videos? So I can explain it better so you can understand it better. So, why I use home tours in my videos. My passion for beautiful homes, I just have well, let me just say this, I have a passion for beautiful homes. And I know most women, the time that we take to beautify our homes, to make it pretty, to decorate it, we create a safe space. So I correlate that with what path I'm on today. So the time that we take to decorate our homes and beautify them and clean them, make them pretty inside, make them pretty outside, do curb appeal. A lot of times we spend a lot of time on our outer appearance and not our hearts, not our heart posture and what's inside. So that is why I chose to do home tours and showing the beautification of our homes. I think we, as women, we should take that same time for ourselves. So that is why I correlate the home tours with rebranding and rebuilding myself in the phase of life that I'm in today. So I just want to say hello and welcome. Welcome in. I'm so glad that you're here with me tonight. If you have never seen one of my videos, if you're new and you're not really sure, I am Woman Revealed, and I have been sharing my personal journey, and I will continue to share my personal journey. But in the last few weeks, I have been posting videos and I have been sharing my personal journey. And I just want to thank everyone for being here. If you're catching the replay, thank you for being here. This space is about being real, it's about being vulnerable and encouraging each other. as we step into a new season of life, whether you're at this stage of life where you're becoming an empty nester, or you will become an empty nester, or you've already passed this stage of life of being an empty nester, and you're still trying to get your footing, right? And rebrand yourself and show it, and so that you can be a better you in this life. So that is what we're here on this channel about. We want to help women rebrand themselves, help them to find themselves as well as we find ourselves. But we're here as a support. I want to build this community so that we can walk this journey together. I am a wife, a mother, and a woman on a mission, reclaiming my power, my passion, and my peace in this next chapter of life. If you've spent years pouring yourself into your family and now wonder, who am I? You are in the right place. This channel is our safe space to rise, rebuild, and rediscover ourselves with confidence, grace, and laughter. And more importantly, with God. And I just want to say, I will talk about God. I will talk about Jesus Christ. I believe in Jesus Christ. So I just want to say, if you are tuning into this channel and Jesus Christ is not comfortable for your ears, if that is offensive for you, this is not the channel for you, because I don't want to offend or make anyone feel uncomfortable, because I do believe in God and I believe in Jesus Christ. So if you are okay with being here, knowing that those are my beliefs, that is fine as well. I just want to make sure that everyone is in a space where they feel welcome and they are able to receive what the message is being said. So if you don't believe in Jesus Christ and you're okay with being here, I welcome you to stay. So again, my passion is homes, beautifying homes. I love making my home a safe space, and that is why I use the correlation in my videos with home tours, because I like to create a safe space for my family. So with that being said, I'm now in a place where I want to create a safe space within myself, for myself, now that I'm on this new journey. So as if you've watched some of my videos for the last 19 years of my life, it's been all about my kids. It has been all about my kids. I was the mom who did everything, driving them to dance, driving them where they need to be, cooking, helping with homework, late night talks, you name it. I did everything for my kids. There's not much that you can name that I haven't done for my kids, aside from, they're older, so, I don't give I don't give them baths, but I do everything for them, just about. And I thought I was ready for this next chapter, but then reality hit me. In the first video, it was titled, "The Time is Here, but Am I Really Ready?" I made the statement in that video, I feel like a part of me is being lost. Can anyone relate to that? If you're in listening to this live, can you relate? Or if you're listening to the replay, can you relate to feeling lost when you have a major change in your life? If you can relate, drop a yellow heart in the comments for me if you can relate, whether you're here live or whether you are listening to the replay. I feel like I'm going through the 5 stages of grief. Like walking through this process, I feel like I'm going through the 5 stages of grief. The denial, it's me not wanting this moment to happen, like me not wanting them to go to school, knowing that it was going to happen anyway. I was just in denial that it just, I knew it was coming, but did not want it to come, or felt like it wasn't going to be here. I needed to prepare myself for it. The anger part is me being mad at myself for not doing more at some point, not doing more for me or not doing more for them. Um, I just feel like I felt helpless at some point and overwhelmed at the thought of just not having my girls here. The depression stage for me, although still functioning, I'm still moving around, still able to do things. I'm not like in a state of deep depression, but it's a feeling of sadness. I struggled with just, or I still struggle a bit with sadness. And this stage, I know that it's gonna pass. However, it's kind of in and out for me. It's in and out. And this is still new. This is still fresh. So because they're just leaving and going to college, it's still new for me. So now we are in the stage of the fifth stage of the 5 stages of grief, which is acceptance. So that's where I'm at this moment. Me moving forward and starting back this YouTube channel, my new plans for myself to help me continue to overcome some of the other stages. The main stage is the depression stage, like having those bouts of being sad. But now in this space of acceptance and moving forward with the plan that God has for me, the plan that the goals that I have set for myself, moving forward with those, I feel like I'm going to be in a better space as time goes on, because then I'm going to be focusing on the things that I want to do for myself. If you're going through this, know, just know that you are not alone. Change is hard. It is really, really hard, but it's possible to navigate if we can navigate it together. This is why I want to build this community, because I want us women to have a safe space where we can push each other, help each other, pray each other through, talk each other through, and encourage each other. One moment in, if you listen to the videos, one moment that really shook me was in the second video. It was titled, "There is a Big Change in the House. What's next for me?" And in that video, I talked about when my youngest daughter decided to schedule her move in early. Now, that may sound like a small thing, but for me, it was like a gut punch. Like, have y'all ever just felt something just go, ugh, just hit you right in the gut, and you're like, At that moment, I realized that this emptiness thing was real. Like, it was a real moment that was about to happen. And then I realized, like, they have to go. I have to let go. And I felt like I was holding on too tight, and I was doing way too much, and I wasn't letting them breathe. So I had to face it. And I talked about this in the third video. In the third video, it was titled, "The Day I Caught Myself Holding On Too Tight." And I mentioned that I didn't have that I did everything for them, but I did not make myself available for myself. I feel like it's self explanatory, but let me break down what I meant when I say I did not make myself available for myself. There were times where I wanted to do things that I didn't do because I felt like I would not be available for them in the moment that they needed me if I did something that I wanted to do for myself. And it's just that feeling of not really wanting to disappoint them. If I was doing something else for myself and they needed me in that moment and I wasn't available, I felt like I would have disappointed them. It was like that question of, okay, I want to do this for myself, but what if? But what if? What if they need me? But then something changed. And in the fourth video, I mentioned the conversation that set a fire in me. I overheard my daughters talking, and I talked about this in that video. I overheard my daughters talking, and they were planning their futures, talking about their goals, and it just set a fire in me. Like listening to their conversation, it lit me up, and I realized it's time for me to move forward. It's time for me to reclaim my time, rediscover who I am, and rebuild. And this is where you ladies fit into the equation, building the community and the missing pieces from me. I want us to walk this journey together. If you're in this season and you are, or you already went through this season and these emotions, or if you haven't even gotten here yet and you just want to see what it looks like or how you can navigate this space when you get there, it's okay because we are in this together. We're going to walk through this together. Although we still can remain available for our kids and we will remain available for our kids, we want to show up for ourselves in this new season. What is that thing that made you or made the fire spark inside of you? What is that thing? The fire that sparked inside of me, as I mentioned in the fifth video that was titled The Fire Inside That Changed Everything, it was I needed to reveal myself, woman revealed. And it was to start this YouTube channel, Woman Revealed. I wanted to start this YouTube channel, restart this YouTube channel as Woman Revealed because there's an inner core that we all have, that we were born with. We're here. God created us. There's an inner core inside of us, and that inner core is our true person. That is who we are. I want to get back to the inner core of who I am, and I want to build a community of women that we can walk this journey together. So that is where the Women Revealed channel rebirth. And I feel like this is my vibe right here. I started the channel before and it was kind of hard to for me, it was kind of hard to come up with some commentary, but now I feel like I'm in a sweet spot. I'm right where I need to be. So let's join in together. And although I've already started making videos and, like having this live right now, I'm setting the tone for the channel. So in order for me to be fully committed now, so in order for me to be fully committed in this moment right now, I had to make a first step. So in order for me to be available to give this channel my all, I had to make a first step. And let me tell you, it was a hard step. So I talked about this also in video 6, in the sixth video, and it was titled Dropping Them Off. First painful step. And in that video, I made the statement, don't let no one tell you you're doing too much. If you are liking what you're hearing so far, hit the like button. If you're not liking what you're hearing, hit the dislike button. There's always room for improvement. I'm here to grow. I want us to grow together as a community. So just hit the like button if you like it. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Hit the subscribe button. Share the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. But I want to go back to, if someone is telling you you're doing too much, it's okay to love on your kids, because there will come a time where you will not have them in your presence. Or I believe that the time that you have with them as little kids, I used to tell my kids all the time, you have more years as a kid than you do as an adult. I just wanted to nurture them, give them the foundation, give them the love and the care that they needed for them to be who they are today. So God gives you what you need, when you need it, and how you need it, so that you can provide that to who you need to provide it to. Kids are a gift from God, and I promise God that I will love them and cherish them and take care of them if He gives me the strength and the know-how to do so. So I allow God to be my guide in raising them, and you do the same. Don't let no one tell you how to raise your kids or how not to raise your kids. Everybody needs help every now and again, but don't let no one tell you you're doing too much when you're showing your children love and compassion and care. So taking them to the campus was hard. And I can go on and on and on about setting them on those campuses and leaving them there, but that wasn't an easy task for me. And I don't want to get too emotional because it's still very fresh for me. It hasn't even been a full week, or it's been a little over a week. So it's still a little fresh for me. So I don't want to get emotional in talking about like those moments and kind of, you know, reliving those moments, a bit. But I left a piece of my heart on those campuses. And if you have kids, you understand deeply what I mean. You understand that when your kids are there in your heart and you love them, leaving them anywhere is not easy. So, with that being said, I'm not doing it alone. And you don't have to do it alone. We can do it together. We can walk this journey together. That is what brings me here today in this live. We're going to build a community with God guiding us every step of the way. He guided me on raising my kids. He guided me, gave me the vision to start Women Revealed. And He reminded me, it's my time. He said, it's your time now. And I want to remind you, if you're in the same season, it's okay to grieve, but it's also okay to get excited. Don't be afraid to share your excitement, because you may feel bad that, oh, maybe you shouldn't be happy in this moment. You will go through moments of feeling like you miss them, but you can also feel excited about your next move in life. Just like we're excited for our kids' next move, you can be excited for your next move. No matter what we do, change is inevitable, but it doesn't mean that we're finished. We are just getting started, ladies. We are in the time of our life where we're just getting started. Like, let's walk this journey together. Let's walk hand in hand. Let's build this community and let's walk this journey together. I can tell you I can share and I love sharing. Let the woman inside be revealed. I want to see the woman inside be revealed. That woman that you tucked away for all these years because you were doing everything for everybody and not doing for yourself. Let's do it. Faith without works is dead. So we must put in the work. Let's work together to build ourselves up, to build our community up. We can do it. We can. And I'm getting excited because I know that women band together on a positive note, on one accord. We can do it. No woman left behind. We have each other. Let's pray together. Let's worship together. Let's laugh together and maybe even shed a few tears. But we can do all things through Christ that strengthens us. Let's make this journey God focused, but at the same time, let's work on ourselves. Let's work on ourselves. Let's set those goals. Let's set those plans. If you need me, I'm here. I love helping. I love sharing. So let me ask you, ladies, has there been a little change in your life that hit harder than you expected? Drop it in the chat or just put an emoji, put a heart. I don't care. Just put an emoji if there's been a time, whatever emoji you feel like you want to put, your favorite emoji. And let's talk about it because I know I'm not alone. And for the women that have experienced it, you're not alone either. So next week, we're going to start praying and we're going to start doing affirmations every day. Just going to test it out a bit for 2 weeks. And we're going to see if we can every day meet up in the morning and do some prayer and some affirmations so we can build ourselves up and some very tangible tasks so that we can walk in our purpose, walk in our God given purpose, rebuilding and rebranding ourselves inside and out. We are here together. I'm so glad that you joined me today, this evening, in this live. It has been a pleasure. I look forward to more lives. This is exciting to me. I'm enjoying this space. I'm enjoying this time of just stepping into, as nervous as I am, I'm still excited about stepping into this new journey. So if you have not done so yet, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the live. If you want to, drop a comment, drop an emoji, anything, just to let me know that you're here. I appreciate you and thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. I appreciate it and have a good night. I'm excited to see the woman revealed.